It's your boy Carrington Gaines, and you're watching Gospel Goodies TV.
Gospel goodies.
Gospel goodies. Gospel goodies.
This is Gospel Goodies.
Let's just start at the beginning. Like, who is Carrington?
See, at the beginning, Carrington wasn't who he is now. So back then, I was just, young. I grew up in Buffalo, New York. I was into music at a young age, but I guess I don't really remember too well. But like someone had said something to me, and it kind of discouraged me at a young age. So I really didn't get back into music until I was about maybe 15, 16 years old. And I was singing, and I started out in the church a little bit, but I really started singing because of a John Legend song. So my heart was already with the R&B thing. So I started off doing a whole bunch of R&B gigs. I worked with, did shows with Tank, Fabulous, like opened up, stuff like that. So it was cool, but it was time for a change, and the change happened.
So what influenced the change?
What influenced the change is a whole bunch of things, between relationships and just being tired of living a life you're not called to live. I don't care who you are. Eventually, when you have a call on your life, it's hard to continue on to drink and party every night and just live that that type of wild life. It's hard. You know what I mean? So eventually, I got tired, and of course, different things happened along the way. Like my cousin being killed in a car accident was my biggest push to really get it together, because me and him were like this. We were 6 months apart, and we used to do everything together. So but when I started veering more towards the God, church type of lifestyle, he wasn't all the way there yet. So it was kind of hard, so because we kind of started to separate. So that was my biggest thing. Like I couldn't, because at that time I was still like, I was in church, but I still would be out of church at the same time. So, but that was my last, like, okay, I can't do it no more. I gotta stay here. I gotta be firm with it.
He's gonna fulfill every promise unto you. So don't give up on God.
So how'd you know you wanted to sing?
Well, I knew I wanted to be in music because it was easy for me. Like I never really had to like force it. Yeah, I practiced, but I never went and like had to go to vocal lessons or anything like that. Or I wasn't singing all my life. It kind of came very easy, and I'm like, oh, well, I can do this. So the love of music kept growing. It kept growing. It kept growing, and then, I started like saying, okay, I'm gonna really start taking it seriously. But I didn't make a choice if I was going to sing gospel or secular right away, because I was still in between, but I knew I wanted to sing. I was like, it's when God, this is what I believe. When God gives you a gift that you just like, I will do this for free and get paid for it, you do it. I don't care. Like, that's what you were called to do. You better go ahead and do it.
Tell us about your EP that released how many months ago?
Was it 2? Something like that. The EP is my baby, I guess.
Is this your first?
This is my first project. It's my baby. It's kind of like, how, oh, that's a very good analogy. It's like my baby. It's what I just birthed. It has so much potential, like meaning in what it can eventually evolve to, like in me, like music wise. But it's my baby. It's my newborn. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the finished Carrington Gaines yet, but it's the beginning of it.
What's your favorite song on the EP?
My personal favorite song would be "Closer to You," just because of the place that I was in when I wrote it. because I was pretty firm in my walk with God, but it was birthed out of a place of like, God, I'm here, but I want more. Like I can't feel you like I want to feel you. I can't, like I want to be able to hear your voice. I want to feel like you touching me, and I wasn't feeling that. So it was kind of like I was praying and reading, and then the words just started coming out when I started. I was playing around on the guitar, and it just started coming out. Like I think I wrote that song in literally like maybe 10 minutes. But it was because that's how serious I was at that point in time. I'm like, yo, God, like, and when I talk to him, I'm very like conversational. Like I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like it's something got to give eventually. That's how I talk to God. So like when I was talking, I'm like, like I know it's been a long time, God, but I need to feel you. Like I know I might need to do a little bit more, but we got to figure something out. So that's why that's my favorite. Giving you all of my heart, 'cause I gotta be closer to you.